বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। বিশ্বব্যাপী খাদ্য সংকট এবং করোনা উত্তর দুর্ভিক্ষ মোকাবিলায় করতে হলে কৃষি উৎপাদন যেমন বাড়াতে হবে, তেমনি খাদ্য পণ্যের সুষম বন্টন ও অপচয় বন্ধ করতে হবে। ১৬ কোটি মানুষের খাদ্য নিশ্চিত করার জন্য জমি, মাটি ও পানির মতো প্রাকৃতিক সম্পদের যথাযথ ব্যবহারই নিশ্চিত করতে পারে আমাদের বাংলাদেশের খাদ্য নিরাপত্তা। এই প্রেক্ষাপটে আজকের এই সেমিনার কোভিড-19 পরবর্তী খাদ্য নিরাপত্তা প্রেক্ষাপট বাংলাদেশ আয়োজনে যৌথভাবে গ্রিনটেক ফাউন্ডেশন বাংলাদেশ, কোয়েস্ট এবং গুড হেলথ ইন্টারন্যাশনাল। ইভেন্ট সহযোগী হিসেবে রয়েছেন জোড়াসাঁকো কমিউনিকেশন লিমিটেড। আমি এ পর্যায়ে উদ্বোধনী বক্তব্য রাখার জন্য ব্রুনাই দারুস সালাম হালাল ফুডস ঘানিম ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কর্পোরেশন এসডিএন বিএসডি এর প্রধান নির্বাহী কর্মকর্তা ডক্টর নূর রহমানকে বিনীতভাবে অনুরোধ করছি। আমি ডক্টর নূর রহমানকে তার স্বাগত বক্তব্য রাখার জন্য অনুরোধ করছি।
বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। Mr. President, Chief Guest, other participants, viewers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and greetings of the day. Food security is a salient topic in Bangladesh context and should get serious attention from all relevant agencies, departments, entrepreneurs, and everyone involved in this area. I wish to thank the organizers for setting out this timely seminar. I also wish to thank for inviting me to deliver inaugural speech. COVID-19 is an unprecedented pandemic that has impacted people around the world in many different ways, including but not limited to the way we live, we interact, communicate, travel, and plan for our present and future. The pandemic has affected almost every country around the world, including Bangladesh. The virus has been spreading for the last 6 months, and at this stage there is no sign of an end, neither there is a prediction as to when this might end. Many scientists predicting that we may need to live with COVID-19 for quite some time. As such, food security during and beyond COVID-19 is extremely important for any country around the world, and Bangladesh is no different. As the coronavirus crisis continues to unfold, disruptions in domestic food supply chains and other relevant issues affecting food production, harvest, supply chain, and loss of incomes, creating strong tensions in food security risks in many countries, including Bangladesh. Where most vulnerable groups rely on for daily or seasonal work, they will be seriously affected due to disruption to food value chains, compounding by limited access to food. Food security during and beyond COVID-19 is important, especially for Bangladesh due to its natural calamity, inconsistency in production, supply chain challenges, disproportionate supply to demand or demand to supply, population density, poverty, and inequality in per capita income for the citizens. Bangladesh has made significant development in food production in recent years, including various type and category of products comprising rice, wheat, maize, soybean, beef, chicken, egg, fish, vegetables, and fruits. The country has declared its self-sufficiency for rice, cereals, meat, egg, and fish. While there is a shortage of milk, average citizens are not habituated to drink milk or milk products. Revolutionary development in all areas of agricultural sectors happened over the last 2 decades, especially in rice, vegetables, fruits, beef cattle, poultry, and fish. These achievements are attributable to the government commitment along with strategies and execution by the agricultural scientists in the country. Despite all these improvements, the country's food security may not be sustainable as the country is still exposed to some challenges and risk factors. We need to look at the sustainability in food security as a long-term goal. I used to highlight some of the issues and challenges that should be taken into consideration while discussing about food security in Bangladesh. For example, storage of products. While the government and private entrepreneurs have built storage facilities for certain products, such as rice and potatoes, there is still shortage of specialized facilities for certain products, such as onion, requiring specific temperature and humidity conditions. During our production, government tries to use the potato storage facilities for onion, which creates issues and challenges with shelf life, quality, and wastage. Another example is labor shortages. Labor shortages due to spread of COVID-19 infection, movement restrictions, social distancing rules, impacting producers, processors, traders, and logistic companies in food supply chains, especially for products requiring labor-intensive harvest and processing. Wastage of food. A huge percentage of food gets wasted due to a number of reasons. Overproduction, then immediate demand, lack of adequate streamlining of supply chain, lack of adequate specialized storage facilities for perishable products, and lack of adequate systems, processes, and facilities for value adding and shelf life extension. Some products, especially fruits, vegetables, milk, fish, and other seafoods, are more perishable than the other items. In some cases, 30 to 40% of products get wasted for various reasons. Further processing and value adding. Most of the food products are perishable and the shelf life can vary between 3 days to several months, depending on the product's temperature, humidity, handling, and various other relevant factors. However, products can be further processed into more value-added products that would not only extend the shelf life, but the prices can be increased significantly. For example, rice into flour and noodles, potatoes into chips, milk into cheese, meat into canned products, and fish into different canned products. Import substitution is also important. While Bangladesh government has declared self-sufficiency in various agricultural products, a number of finished and unfinished recipes are still imported from overseas. As of April, some countries had food export bans in place for a number of products. This type of trade restrictions could contribute to the world food prices to increase. Hence, it is important to develop import substitution products to minimize dependency on import. Export promotion is also important. Since Bangladesh has sufficiency in certain products, the country should consider export promotion for the relevant items to ensure consistency in market prices. So that during our production, farmers are not disadvantaged. So we have seen it to happen with the growers for potatoes, milk, egg, and other products during recent times. These situations can potentially impact on plantation, reduce food diversity, and even potential loss of certain sectors. Improvement of standards is extremely important. Improving standards throughout the value chain is important because starting from the seedling to the plantation, harvesting, storage, transportation, further processing, value adding, not only to ensure quality, safety, and shelf life, but to be competitive in international marketplace. Improvement in food-related education and organization. To achieve long-term sustainable developmental goal, special attention should be given to the food-related education system. Government departments and organizations to improve and align with international standards. In regards to food production related departments and agencies, there are huge opportunities exist for improvement, especially in livestock department. While the country's poultry, egg, meat, and milk production have increased significantly over the last few years, review of existing structure and improvement of veterinary services for alignment with other relevant countries is long overdue. Veterinarians can play a vital role in achieving sustainable developmental goals, poultry, egg, and milk production. Creating food banks and distribution to the poor families by NGOs and charity organizations may play a vital role by collecting foods and distribute to the needy families. This will reduce wastage at the same time and be supporting the poor families in the country. Overall, collective policies and leadership in the strategic review, planning and implementation of appropriate food production systems, including developing value chain, innovative research, investment in the food system, implementing evidence-based policy methods should be the key consideration for the issues and challenges with sustainable food security. Execution should be done through dialogue, partnerships, engagement, and participation of all the relevant government as private parties, entrepreneurs to achieve food security goals. Engagement with the following guidelines of relevant international organizations are also important. So I would like to finish by saying that thank you for organizing this timely seminar, and hopefully this will benefit and the relevant organizations and departments in Bangladesh. Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Nur Rahman, for your valuable inaugural speech.